Hey everyone! Today I'm breaking down some important changes about plastic imports in India that just came into effect. If you've ever wondered what happens when companies bring in plastic raw materials, like pellets, resins, or even plastic packaging, stick around. Even if you're not an importer, this is the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff that affects all of us. So here's the deal. The Indian government recently issued Instruction Num 21/2025 Customs, and it's all about getting serious with plastic waste management. If you're an importer bringing in any kind of plastic raw material, think packaging, carry bags, sheets, or even the raw resin used to make these, you now need to register on something called the EPR Plastic Portal. EPR stands for Extended Producer Responsibility, and it's basically a way to make sure that the people who bring plastics into the country are also part of the solution when it comes to managing plastic waste. Let's break that down. An importer, according to the new rules, is who imports plastics for commercial use. This includes finished packaging, the raw materials, and even materials used to make plastic packaging, like films or preforms. If that's you, you can't just bring in plastic and move on. You have to be registered on this central EPR portal. Now, what does this mean in practice? Customs officers will now be checking for proof of registration on the EPR portal every time a shipment of plastic raw material comes in. If your paperwork isn't in order, meaning you're not registered, your shipment could get held up. Think of this as a digital checkpoint for plastic imports. The goal here is to keep better track of where plastic is coming from and make sure companies are taking responsibility for what happens to it after it's been used. Now, if you're not an importer, why should you care? Because better tracking and management of plastics could mean less plastic pollution down the line. The government's hoping this step will make companies plan for recycling or proper disposal, not just production and sales. So, to sum it up, if you're an importer of plastic raw material, you must be registered on the EPR Plastic Portal. Customs will check for this at the port, and missing this step could delay your business. For everyone else, this is a little peek into how policy and environmental responsibility are getting linked together, one shipment at a time. Got questions or want to see more breakdowns like this? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for updates on everything you need to know about how the world really works. Catch you in the next one.